Welcome back, folks. This is not a good sign. The last day of harvest, and it's junk. No, I'm joking. I hope I don't contradict, or I hope I don't jinx myself. No. The only thing that's not good is the concave open, but I can close that. I can close that in a matter of 2 minutes. But I already did the oil and coolant and blew it all off. I gotta go back and get hydraulic oil. I figured it would be fine on hydraulic oil, but it's a little low, so I'm put a little bit in there, because why not? I mean, it'll be fine for today. I only got like 11 acres to do a day, but... yeah, all I got left is grease it and throw the trap door back up there, and good to go. I'll probably get all them beans out right there too. They were starting to get pretty tough last night. They wrapped around the reel and opened the thrasher door up. And, yeah. I'm boycotting the mobile too. There's a mobile station in town, and went in there this morning to get some breakfast, and they didn't have any Mountain Dew. They had Diet. I'm not getting fucking Diet Mountain Dew. What do you think I am, a lunatic? No, I'm a normal person that drinks Mountain Dew, not Diet. So I had to settle for a brisk, which I don't mind brisks. The only thing about brisk is that they make me pee. Oh. So, anyways, yeah, like that. Yeah, here we go. So when I say that I was almost done, I was almost done. I mean, I was pretty much done. Oh well, that's fine. I kind of wanted to come down into these valleys here and pick up some of the stuff that the head missed, so... oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. You see, last night it wasn't really throwing it like it's tough. But usually when it starts getting tough, it starts kind of throwing the stalks and balls. Hot balls. See, down here they're kind of balled up a little more, but they still ain't bad. Holy shit. Look at the size of this fucker. Golly. Roller didn't push that fucker down. Sure didn't break a guard or nothing. Oh, I'm out here. Look at that. That's the fucking prairie guards for you. Didn't stand a chance. Good thing that didn't get sucked in. I mean, the auger probably wouldn't even be able to suck that big a rock in. But, that's fucking huge. I thought it was going to go over it, but it didn't. It looked like it was gonna. Oh well. That's fine. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I gotta try and get farther over into the cart to really load her down. Because the rest ain't gonna quite. Yes. I gotta fucking load her down. Let me concentrate. Yeah, I got her all. Have faith. I don't know. I wonder if I overflowed the other side. I couldn't get much closer without the bean head hitting the tractor. The tractor tire. Good thing you don't have duals on, or else I would have hit it for sure. But oh yeah, that grain cart is pretty much a truckload. Not quite, but it's gonna be really fucking close. So really, I guess that farm actually didn't do that bad. That farm probably did close to 62 also. So yeah, yeah. Can't fit too much more on there, buddy. Sheesh. Well, I'm gonna boost, scoot, and boogie down the road. Nah, I didn't overflow the other side. But yeah, I'm gonna boot, scoot, and boogie down the road, go across the creek, get that shit done, and then fucking floss over the DNR farm, get that fucker done, and be done with beans. run a marathon, because fucking age didn't feel like it. Fucking put the feeder house off again, and these fucking beans. I don't know, they're still fucking tough. They aren't gonna change, I don't think. I mean, they're fucking literally like 5 foot tall and 4 foot tall. I mean, that's probably why, you know. But, yeah. Holy fuck, that was bad too. It's because there was so much grass. There was hardly any beans in there, just all fucking wet grass. Did not want to go, but I finally got it. Oh, that was just miserable. These beans are, they're big beans. So they are definitely wetter. Which is fine, I don't really care, they can go blend in. Oh, man. I'm gonna need something to drink now, holy fuck. This is better. This is the beans I like. I like picking these beans. Makes me happy. I knew this field was gonna do really good just because every time I'd come here, the beans were off just fucking, they were by far the tallest, I believe. Especially down by the creek there. They were always super fucking tall. And showing these might be one of the better beans of the year, I guess. I don't know. It's a small field though, it's only like a 4.5 or 5 acre field. So. Yeah, they're 60 still on a hill, so really good.
In traffic, Edward. WJBL.
Not listening to the radio. It's going fine, I guess. So I'm gonna just kind of slightly listen to the radio. I was last night too. Just don't, you know, just don't do that. I can't hear. Just, maybe like that. Maybe even a little less. There. There. That's better. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably damn near full. I don't see it in the vent yet. But. These beans are definitely doing good though. I want to know, how the fuck does a tree branch get in the middle of the field? So, the outside rounds, I get the 2 outside rounds going along the creek right there. There was a lot. I had to get out probably 10 times altogether and pick up a tree branch. But how the fuck was there one literally right ahead of me? In this big patch of green right here, there was a tree branch there. And it wasn't a small one, you know, it was a good sized one. Where the fuck is there a tree here? I mean, yeah, there's trees over there, but those are fucking 50 yards away. How the fuck does that tree get way out here? Fucking magic. But anyways, we got the headlands done. We got pretty much a load for the headlands, probably from what I picked off the first time. Well, I guess it evened out. Yeah, so I got pretty much the headland, the load from the headlands. I don't know if I'll make it down or. Not up to the vent yet. A little 4 acre field, fuck. I'm gonna get a load and a half probably from this at least. You know, really good. Supposed to be in the fields now. I wish Jordan still got played on country radio. And I was shooting cars and truck beds, and every road was named Copperhead. The coolers never run out the cold Bud Light. And I wish high school home teams never lost. Back road drinking kids never got caught, and I wish the price of gas was low and cotton was high. And I wish honky tonks didn't have no closing time. And I wish grandpas never died. that song hits me different now. So my grandpa, the farm grandpa, you know, he passed away earlier this year in June. So this is my first harvest without him. Been a little tough, not gonna lie, but it's fine. We're doing fine. We got it all figured out. It's a lot to figure out when I've only had, you know, 2 years of experience with his help, but he definitely helped me out a lot to get started here and, you know, get an understanding of all the equipment and, you know, how to run it. I know he's looking down proud though how the beans did this year. I still don't know how they did. You know, I'm still thinking they're doing right around 60 altogether. But I know he's looking down on us. Farming. He's on his deathbed and he looks at me and says, I know you do good. You'll do good. So, yeah. I got a lot of pressure on me now, kind of. Not really, but. Yeah, part of life. But I'm pretty much done with this field though. Just got a little tiny sliver left. Then I can head over to the DNR farm and the last 7 acres of beans. Yeah. My brother texted me and said he came over here and he unloaded me with the cart. And then he texted me, sends me a picture. Well, I was the first one to spill this year, and it wasn't a very big pile. I texted him back, well, what the hell? That's $10. I don't fucking care. Pick it up, right? It's fine. I don't really care if you spill it. Just throw it there with a bucket and get what you can. You know, it's kind of tight this year. There. All right, this farm's done. Well, so then he texted me back. Yeah, that happens sometime. Maybe you should stop and go over there and fill up. Well, you're the one who came over here in the grain cart, so why don't I go all the way over there if you came over here in the grain cart? You know? No, that's fine. Fuck yeah! Wow. Yeah, this field's doing really good off the fucking beans. Every year I'm head over heels over these 1970 beans from Genesis, but I never get more of them. I don't know why. Because they fucking do this each year. They do fucking 65, 70 bushel, it seems like. Next year I gotta get more. There's literally no excuse why I should not get more. This technically was the last planted shit, and it's off the fucking weeds, the best. I mean, the beans are tall, they're really good beans. I always have the idea that later maturity stuff is going to yield better, in which I got 3 varieties of beans. I got 2480s, some 2570s, and these 1970s. These 1970s only are on like 10 acres. They were on this 7 acres, and then in the last video, they were in that field I was picking till 10:30, and there was only like a 2-acre patch left, so I ran on at 2480s. The 2570s were what I just picked. They were super tall. They did pretty good this year, I think. That's the first 2 farms I picked at. Those were 2570s. And then over the hill there at the whole farm, that was mainly all 2480s, except for that field across the creek there. That was 2570s. In which them 2570s seemed like they did pretty good. The 2480s did good until they got 9%. Then they dropped down, which that's gonna happen, you know. You start losing a lot of weight in water when you get down to 9%. Yeah, these 1970s, dude, I need to get more of them. Every year I say I need to get more of them, but I don't. For some fucking dumb reason, I don't get more of them. I don't really like the super early maturity with how early that we plant now. It's fine. Because these are doing fucking amazing. Off the weeds.
Enjoy the
sliver all the way down, and I am done with beans. So you bet your sweet ass that I am going, for this last little stretch here, I'm going to be paying attention, except for right now. I should be, because right now I'm kind of on the one rocky patch in the field. So that's fine. 61 bushels the acre. That's what I'm talking about. So this field we're going to be coming into chisel plow. Alright, Zach Brown, man. Calm down. So this field we're going to be coming into chisel plow. So we tested out our brand new chisel plow. And then run the finisher over, and we got to plant wheat into this field for the DNR. So we'll do that before we start picking corn. I don't know what the plan is, what my brother's going to do, but if you don't want to come chisel plow this today, I'll come chisel plow this today. And I want to get the meat head all blew off and unhooked and probably grease it up, and put it away. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Before you get the bean head all, just get it off. Just out of sight, out of mind. Get it back on the trailer, put it back up in the shed. That way it don't sit out and we get busy with other shit and end up getting rained on and gets rusty. I don't like dealing with a rusty head. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll obviously in this video I'll tell you the yield of everything. I'll tell you what each farm yielded and what our overall yield was. And then I don't know, I might go around and check corn moisture. Maybe I'll do that today. We'll see. I know when I get back to the farm I'm grabbing a Mountain Dew. Because I'm fucking hot and thirsty. Been fucking hot ever since I took that fucking feeder house out last time. That's fine. It's fine. We're pretty much done. We are pretty much done with beans. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're here in our nice new field driveway that our buddy made us. And we're going to... Gee, fuck, I forgot how far back this went. I mean, we're literally to the trees. Look at that. The trees are right there. $50 is all we're gonna. Can't believe that. But anyways, we're going to test the corn. We're starting here. I'm just going to grab them. I'm not going to actually shell it here and, you know, figure out how fucking dry it is. But anyways, took a great video. It's getting dark. What's cornfield in the dark? I watched way too much Mount Monsters growing up. This is not going to be fun. But we're going to pick in here right now. Boom. This here. Lucky ear. Boom. Alright. And then let's go find another one. 2 ears should be enough. They look like they're fucking big enough. So we're going to walk up this fucking row. Walk up this row. And we'll pick it in here right here. This here. Boom. Alright. Got our 2 ears. Get out here, go to the next farm. You probably won't see me pick them once. But I'm going to do the same thing though, so. I can't film too much because my phone's at like 11%. So, I'll see you when I start testing the corn. Alright, so I'm back here. I've got a good amount of corn tested already. Yeah, I just dumped it all in this 5-gallon bucket. I tested pretty much all the farms except for, well, fields I should say. I pretty much picked a piece of corn in every field, except for a couple, because it was getting dark, and corn in the dark is the most fucking scary thing ever. Like, terrifying. I went down to our one farm by the woods. Okay, that makes it even worse. So it was by a woods. I was trying to pick an ear, and, you know, the stalk bent over and hit the other stalk, but it sounded like something was fucking walking or running. Like, going through the corn, you know? Dude, I got fucking freaked out right away. I got the fuck up out of there. Let me just say that. Mountain Monsters, it ruined me. But anyways, we got one that's 18.8 here. Hold on, focus. 18.8. And they have been anywhere from 13.5 to 19. So I don't know. I got some decisions to make. Because I want to get that 13% corn off before it gets any drier. You know, I don't want to fucking leave it sit out there and then I'm losing money for it sitting out there. But I also don't want to put 13% corn in the bottom of the bin, and then when it comes to it, to put, 16% corn on top. Or 17%, whatever. And I also don't want to drive the fucking cart up and down the road. I'd rather stay right around the home farm. So I don't know, because the one farm that's by the woods down south there, or east, is a little ways down the road, and that's what's 13.5. But I don't want to put 13.5 on the bottom of the bin. In that 18.8, it's a little too wet to put in the bin. Just a little. 18 could probably go in the bin. Maybe 19, but we really have to let the fan run for a while. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I got one more fucking piece to test here. That's just up on the home farm again. I'm sure this is gonna be the same thing as the other ones are. 14, 15. So hit the little green arrow, boom. Keep stable. Little hopper. Little hopper. Right about there. Pour. Hold the hopper. Keep stable, remove hopper. This one hand, by the way. Brush. Yep, brush it. Keep stable. Oh, that is, it's the start of October, by the way. And we have fucking 13.3% corn. I'm going to test it again. So far I've tested everything pretty much twice or 3 times. But, yeah, I'm just waiting on that later day stuff. That is what's fucking me right now. So, God, I don't want to go down the fucking road with that grain cart when we have to. Because it's a good drive down the road with that. It's a good drive. I don't really want to fill the bin from fucking McGuire's down there. Cops ain't so bad. Where that people ran into the corn there, that ain't so bad. But if I put that 13% corn in the bin, I won't get docked for it. So I don't have to let the fan run at all. I can just put it in there and fuck it. So that's... God damn. I want to get that 18% corn off too, though, because, that's I'm going to be getting more bushel the acre off of that. And I don't know, more than likely, I'll have to end up fucking driving up and down the road to fucking fill the bin. Like I said, I want to get the 13% off as fast as possible. The 18%, that can wait. I don't want to get down to 11% corn again. Because it just destroys your fucking yield. It really does. Even 13%, that's getting too dry already. But I'm going to test it again. My phone's almost dead because I've been on Tinder too much. And, anyways, I'll see you whenever we get the rest of the beans over. So probably tomorrow. Let you know the yields. I'll take the bean head off tonight, too. I can do that by myself. That's not hard. I'm skilled. So, I'm going to test this again. And then hopefully, I'm going to have to start fucking picking corn tomorrow. Can you see that? I don't know. I'm almost done picking corn. I don't even have all my bean videos out. But I did a little to the pound tonight and said, I gotta figure out my bean yields for you guys. So, in total, I'm not too prepared. In total, we had like 6,500 bushel off of 112 acres. There, give or take. I think it was 112. So, that figures out to be about 58 bushel to the acre, which ain't bad. That ain't bad. It's not bad at all. I call it 60 because, the 8 rounds up to it would be a 0, so now it round 5 up to 60. So I'm calling it about 60. So they don't have to know how far off. I just say they average about 60. So that's not bad. So the first farm that we were at in the first video, which is the Southern Wisconsin Land Conservancy, that had a total of about 1,088 bushel on 18 acres. So that was 60 bushel the acre, 60, 61. And then I don't know what fucking video it was. Maybe the first or second. Probably the first also. That's what we call norms. We got figure 1531.99. So figure 1532. 1,532 bushel off of 24 acres is 63 bushel to acre. So that's not bad at all. That is not bad. The home farm. 2,012 bushel off of 33 acres, I believe. The maps at the FSA says 40, but I have a very hard time believing it's 40. So the field by the house here is like 11 acres. The two strips are 12, so that's 22, and then down below the hill there is only another 10 acres combined between them two fields. So 32 sounds about right. So home farm here did about 63 also. What we call home east or over to Savary's, that was about 30 acres. And that was what I was talking about in the last video, that it kind of had a rough get-go. I was really concerned about replanting it, but I didn't. Which they didn't do bad. They still did 52.5. And, I mean, that one field is pretty rocky, so you can't expect 60 bushel beans off the field. That's straight rocks. But, and then Dooley's, the last farm I did, that fucking one that was weedy, where I had really good beans down in that valley, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I said I think I combined a mouse. Yeah, I combined a mouse. There's one stuck in my sieves. I can't get it out. But for reference, I don't know if I said what date it is when I'm picking, but today it is October 20th. I'm probably 20 days behind. But anyways, we only had like 300 bushel or so off of that. I don't know. We only had like 300 bushel off of that, so that only did like 48? No, 43. That only did like 43. Which, the grass really overtook it. I had to replant it. That field was just fucking junk from the beginning. If I were to take that field out, I'd like to see what I averaged then. If I just took Dooley's out. If I had to guess, if I take 300 bushel away, that would be 6,200. I don't know, I'd have to do the math on that. Anyways, it probably would be 60 or so. So that 42, that 43 is really going to drag the average down, even though it's only 7 acres. But anyways, corn is doing very well, I think. I think corn is going to average over 200. The corn we are in now is very good corn. The one field averaged like 240. And this big field that we're in now is probably doing pretty close to the same. So, to figure this out, if I can finally put this video out and edit it. I still got to edit it. So I can finally put this one out for you guys to perhaps enjoy. Anyways, my arm's getting tired. I'm ready to go home, edit this video, maybe put it out tonight. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.